Okay, guys, I'm gonna do this as succinctly as possible, which is a challenge for me. Signs and symptoms you're going through a spiritual awakening. 1. The world isn't what you know anymore. Everything that seemed real and around you no longer fits. And that's because your soul's evolved and you're no longer associating with the 3D world. And whether you're meditating or not, this is just a process that happens, but you might feel a bit floaty and you just might feel a bit disconnected from yourself and your body. And that's normal. It's just your spirit and your physical body integrating. Number 2, you might lose relationships or connections that you thought were really strong in the past. You may not be able to converse with people you used to converse with or do the things you used to do. You might just have no patience for small talk. You might just not be into it. And you might lose a lot of people and you might feel really isolated and you might feel really alone, which leads to my third point. You will crave solitude. You will crave solitude. You will like to be alone to understand what you're dealing with and what is really happening right now. You'll also crave nature. You'll love being in nature. You'll love being with the trees. And while you're in nature, you'll feel a deeper connection to it than you ever had before. You might even be seeing signs or symptoms, in terms of symptoms, I don't know what I'm saying, like feathers everywhere, or like the wasps are talking to you. Nature just makes you feel at home and you feel so connected. That's why I love this. It's actually my sister's, but beautiful. Okay, number 4, you might have changes in diet or exercise patterns. You might be craving new foods. You might be craving more hearty, grounding foods. You also might be craving a lot of carbs and sugar. You might be stressed out and scared AF, so you might turn to that. And that's okay. Whatever you're dealing with, that's what your body needs at the time, and it's only temporary. So honor what you feel you need. Number 5, I already said this one, but signs, feathers is mine, so that's why I say it, but angel numbers. I know it's kind of hype right now and everyone talks about it, but you might be seeing angel numbers everywhere. 1111, 111, like it'll be nuts. And that's just signs that the angels are supporting you and you're divinely guided and you're on your path. And whether or not you're aware of this stuff, guys, we're all divinely guided and we're all on our path. Just some people are more connected to it than others, and some people have more of a passion and a purpose to connect to it and pursue this path in a more meaningful way. Okay? 6, as this happens, whether you're meditating or not, your intuition and your inner voice will become louder. So you might be hearing voices. You might be getting signs and symptoms. You might be hearing gut feelings, yes or no. You might just feel things more deeply in your body and just know when a certain thing resonates with you or not. You'll have no tolerance for BS, honestly. In other news, you may start learning new hobbies or rediscovering things you did in childhood. So you might have, an urge to learn an instrument, to start your own business, start sharing your story. For me, I've been writing, I've been creating, musically, dancing, all that kind of stuff, really reconnecting with my inner child. As a kid, I loved doing that stuff. I was actually doing this shit since I was like 7. Kids would come over and I had like a question book, like what's your favorite color, blah, 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 and I had so many things. I did magic. I actually was doing this stuff. I had an 8-ball. I had everything. A crystal ball. Anyways, yeah. So you might start reconnecting with parts of yourself that were lost and strengthen those. And my next point, I don't even know where we're at now. Maybe 7, maybe 8. But flashbacks might start coming up. If you've had traumatic events in your life, you might have flashbacks of that. You may have childhood memories that you didn't even remember happen. You might dream about them. And that is a sign that these things are coming to your awareness so that they're able to be processed and able to be healed. Which brings me to my next point. You'll be seeking out mentors and guides and coaches to help you understand what you're going through and help you feel not so alone and more anchored, because this can be really scary. You might be going to crystal shops, you might be buying essential oils, you might want to learn tarot, you might be hiring your first coach. These are all signs that you're seeking a deeper understanding of the world and more than just existing in this 3D existence. And what's really important through all this is you need support. You need to work with somebody, because I'm a strong believer in that. If I didn't hire my coaches, I don't know where I would be today. It's very easy to get caught up in the uncomfortable feelings that awakenings bring out in people. it can be scary, and you can feel very alone, and you can feel scared if you don't have the right knowledge and the right tools to guide you on your journey. And that's why I'm so grateful that I'm in a place now. I'm launching my program. We start in 2 weeks, guys, and I provide you with all the tools and all the support so you can feel guided and go through your awakening and your path with confidence instead of fear, and really feel empowered on your journey from someone who's been there. You'll have one-to-one access with me, a very small container. So if you wanted to work with me and you're not really sure how in the past, this is a perfect opportunity. I'm going to keep it really small, 6 to 8 people I'm hoping for. As I said, we start in 2 weeks. There'll be a live Q&A call weekly, so you can ask me anything that comes up in your journey. And also the Facebook group will be running for the 4 weeks and probably keep you in there ongoing, actually, to keep us connected. And if you have any questions that come up, then you just pop them in there. We'll be covering all things, what it's like to be a sensitive person or an empath, how to create a self-care routine that really fits for you and makes you feel good, how to connect to that intuition and that inner voice so you feel grounded, and we'll learn about the chakras as well. And then also something important that I actually didn't mention, boundaries. So setting healthy boundaries, how to put yourself first and say no to people pleasing. Once you kind of step into your power, you'll notice you'll be saying no a lot more than yes. You might always have been the doormat and just said yes to everything and kind of stayed quiet. I know I've done that in the past. You're just kind of like smiling Buddha, like you don't say anything. Well, no, you'll be saying no, and people will be like, whoa, this is a change. And you'll be like, yeah, I'm no longer the person I was, and I have boundaries, and I'm saying no. So you'll start putting yourself first and doing what's best for you to truly feel amazing every day and start doing the things that you want to do in this world. This is perfect timing because my phone's on low battery. But anyways, guys, I hope this was helpful. If this resonates with you, if you're going through an awakening, if you're experiencing any of these signs or, I don't know why I keep saying symptoms, but symptoms, then let me know. I'd love to chat. And if you are ready to join the FSG community, the Finding Solid Ground community, that is my 4-week program starting in a couple weeks, then head to the link in my bio for more information or shoot me a DM. If you'd like to hop on a call first, let me know. We can totally do that. But you don't want to miss this, honestly. You don't need to suffer alone, and it's time to get support. I'll never be offering it for this low, and I'm just so freaking excited to guide you guys on your journey. So I hope that's helpful. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and bye for now.